All right, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on wherever you're watching me from. All right, happy new month to every one of us. Happy new month, happy new month, and may this new month favor every one of us. Amen. So today we are going to be looking at those foods, all right, those food as a lady, those foods that you need to add to your diet. If you're experiencing hot flashes, if you're experiencing mood swing, if you're experiencing perimenopause symptoms or even menopause symptoms, there are some foods that you need to add to your diet that will help you to take care of these symptoms. So if you're online with me or if you're watching the replay, just say hello and let's know where you're watching from. And don't forget to share this video, don't forget to share the link so that every other person can benefit from it, okay? Because there are so many women out there that are experiencing this, and some of them don't even know that that is what they're experiencing. They don't understand their body, they don't understand the changes that is taking place in their body. Like I always say, perimenopause is that transition years leading to menopause. That is where you start experiencing fluctuating um, hormones. You notice that your hormones are fluctuating. You notice that there's a decline in estrogen levels. You notice that you're always having mood swing, sleep problem. You find it difficult to even have intercourse, pain with your partner. You experience painful intercourse. You also experience fatigue. You get tired easily. Some people experience joint pains, body pains. It comes with a whole lot, all right? But if you can understand the process, understand what it needs, understand what you should do, you'll be able to go through this phase seamlessly, all right? So today, you're welcome once again to Healthy Aging with Annie, and here we talk about women generally, especially women, especially as we age, the aging process, those things that you need to do, natural things that you need to use to help yourself as you age. So, for our topic for today, we are going to be looking at those food, those best foods that you can add to your diet that can help you, those key foods that you can add that can help you take care of these symptoms. Now, you don't, like I always say, you don't need to wait until when you start experiencing it before you start practicing these lifestyle changes. Prevention, they say, is cheaper, safer, and better than cure. So you need to start now. The earlier you start, the better. So you don't need to say, "Oh, I'm not having perimenopause symptoms or I'm not experiencing menopause symptoms." No, there are some people that experience it even at before 40 years. We call that premature. There are some women that start early from 40 years. We call that early perimenopause. And there are some women, oh, if you're online, just say hello, let's know where you're watching from. And there are some women that experience it normally, at least from that 50, 51, like that, all right? So you can always practice this lifestyle change, because practice aside you taking care of your body to reduce these symptoms, you're also taking care of your body for your old age, all right? So let's go into our topic for today. One of the best foods that you need to add to your diet that can help you very well is fiber rich foods. Now, foods that are very rich in fiber is very, very good and essential for you if you're managing these symptoms or if you're practicing a lifestyle change. Now, these foods are very rich in fiber, like vegetables. Vegetables are very, very rich in fiber. Add vegetables to your diet is very important. Fruits are also very good. Whole grains are also good, and then legumes, they are very, very good. Now, what can this do? This can help you to manage your blood sugar spikes, all right? It can help you a great deal. Fruits, whole grains, legumes, all right, vegetables, they will help you to manage. If you add them to your diet, you eat them consistently, all right, it will help you to manage your blood sugar spikes, and it will help to promote a healthy gut, all right? A healthy gut is very, very important. Is very, very important, because if you don't have a healthy gut, you're always prone to sicknesses, you're always prone to one ailment or the other, you always have this bacteria infection. It's very, very important that you eat this fruit because it will help take care of all these things and give you a healthy gut. All right. Now, it will also help to reduce the symptoms of depression. That's another thing about these foods that I've just mentioned. If you add it to your diet, it will help you a great deal. Now, examples of these vegetables include leafy green vegetables like broccoli. Broccoli is super, super good. You can add it. We have a lot of leafy green vegetables, all right? And then avocados are also very good. And for people that likes eating bread, you can also do whole wheat bread, all right? It's very, very good. The second food that you should add to your diet that is very, very good is protein rich foods. Foods that are rich in protein is very, very important that you add it to your diet. It's very, very important. And now this food, protein rich foods includes lean protein. How can you get it? Where are the sources? One of it is beans. Beans is very good. Eggs is also very good. It's super, super good. Then nuts, and then tofu, and then seeds. All right. Seeds help to maintain your muscle mass and bone density. All right, now this food that I've just mentioned, these protein rich foods, they help to maintain your muscle mass and your bone density, which is very, very important. During perimenopause or even menopause, some women experience osteoporosis. That's where you see that one leg is getting thinner than the other. All right, there's a reduce, you notice that reduction in size on one leg. All right, so it's very important that you eat foods that are rich in protein. This will help your muscle mass and your bone density. Is super, super important. Also, another foods that you can get that is rich in protein is also chicken. Chicken is very, very good. Fish is also good. And then chickpeas and lentils, they are very, very good. The third category of food that you can add to your diet that will help you if you're practicing lifestyle changes or if you're managing perimenopause symptoms. I can see some people online. Just say hello. Let's know where you're watching from. You can drop your questions. You can drop your comments. And if you want to chat me up, you can chat me up on WhatsApp 08034005928. And for women experiencing perimenopause symptoms, you can go for this Vitalize Women. Vitalize Women is very good for women experiencing perimenopause symptoms. Now, and even menopause symptoms. And also, whether you're experiencing it or not is very good. I call this the women's vitality because it helps a lot. It helps with the aging process. It helps to give you back your confidence. As a lady, you need these supplements to help you as you progress, all right? And this supplement contains vitamin E, it contains iron, it contains vitamin C, it contains magnesium, it contains the B vitamins, and it also contains calcium, vitamin D. It contains a whole lot. So if you want to know how to get it, just WhatsApp me on 08034005928 and I'll tell you how to get it, all right? So the next food is, the third category of food is omega-3 fatty acid. Omega-3 fatty acid is very, very, very good because they can help to reduce inflammation and also help to reduce these hot flashes symptoms and depression. So it's very, very good. Examples of this fatty fish is salmon fish, then mackerel fish. Some people, like a friend called me and say, "Ah, stop saying mackerel," so that people will know. So monkere fish. So if you go to the market, just ask them you want to buy mackerel, monkrel, depending on how you pronounce it. Oh, Deborah, Madam Deborah Hamza, thank you for joining me. I appreciate your presence here today. All right. So mackerel fish is super good, salmon fish, and even sardine fish. Now, this helps to reduce inflammation. During this period, you will notice inflammation in your system. You also notice that hot flashes. So if you take lots of fatty fish, it will help you a great deal. Now, if you're the busy type and you're like, oh, I'm so busy, I don't have the time, you can go for Arctic Sea. Arctic sea is very good because it contains omega-3 fatty acid. It will help you to promote good cholesterol levels. It also helps for inflammation, and it gives you exactly what you will get if you're eating your salmon fish, your mackerel fish. All right. So if you're the busy type, you can always have this handy in your bag. This is the one I'm using. So you can always have it handy in your bag, all right? So that's for that. Then the next category of food is our calcium. Foods that are rich in calcium, calcium rich foods. These foods are very, very important because it has to do with your bones as well. All right. Calcium foods are super, super good. And some of these foods that are rich in calcium, they include green leafy vegetables. You see that vegetables are very, very good. Like me, my favorite soup is vegetable soup. I love it in any form, be it afang soup, edikaiko soup, be it ewedu, be it okra, all these are vegetables. Alright, be it bitter leaf soup. Alright, see, I'm already salivating. These foods are very, very good. Alright, so add vegetables to your diet is super, super good. Alright, because they contain calcium and it will help you a great deal. Then milk is also good, it contains calcium, but please, moderation. Then cheese and kale, and then there are some fortified cereals. Some of these cereals also contain calcium, all right? But then for those of us taking, okay, I can see someone watching. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. All right, where are you watching from? Please let's know, indicate it in the comment section. All right, so try to add this food to your diet. It will help you a great deal because foods that are rich in calcium help to support your bone, and you need a healthy bone as you age because it will tell on you. So it's very, very important that you take note of this. Another category of food is vitamin D. Vitamin D is very, very good. These are foods that you need. Sorry, vitamin D is very good. These are vitamins that you need. Now, where can you find this vitamin D? Aside the early morning sunlight that will come out to receive, you can find vitamin D in fatty fish. Remember I talked about fatty fish. That is like salmon fish, mackerel fish. You can find vitamin D there. And then egg yolk. Egg yolk, yes, egg yolk contains vitamin D. All right, and then there are some fortified foods that also contain vitamin D. Now, this will help your bone health. Vitamin D and calcium works together. So if you're taking calcium supplement, make sure it contains vitamin D because the vitamin D will help your body to absorb this calcium. If there's no vitamin D there, the calcium to you to look like it's not working, but because you're not taking it right, that is why. All right, so you also need to spend time outdoors, all right, to get this vitamin D as well. It will help you a great deal. You can get it naturally. Come out in the early mornings and then get this vitamin D and go back. All right, so these are foods that are super, super good, and they are very good as a lady. You need all this category of foods as you age, whether you're experiencing perimenopause symptoms, menopause symptoms, whether you're experiencing it or not. This category of foods are very good. And if you are the busy type, like I said, you can go for this our vitalized women. It's the women's vitality. I call it the women's confidence because it gives you back your confidence. This is the one I'm using. You can see it's almost finished. All right, it gives you back your confidence. If you want to know how to get this, just WhatsApp me on 08034005928. All right, it gives you back that confidence that you need. It takes care of these perimenopause symptoms, menopause symptoms that you might be experiencing. The last but not the least on my list is phytoestrogen rich foods. All right. Now these are foods like soybeans, all right, peanuts, sesame seed, flax seeds, all right, and then berries. These are very good because they help to alleviate that hot flashes that you're experiencing. Okay, these are foods that you need to take often. You need to take them regularly. It's a lifestyle change. That's why we call it lifestyle changing. A friend of mine was telling me that and now because you never reach there, old age na scam. I laughed. I said yes, but no at the same time. Because if you start early, start giving your body the right food that it needs, when you get to that old age, you will notice that that food, that lifestyle that you have started will help sustain you. It will help. I'm not saying one or two will not happen. It will, but it will not be as bad as somebody that is not practicing lifestyle changes at all. So it's very, very important that you start practicing now. All right, start doing all this natural food, add it to your diet, take more of it, and limit your processed food. Okay, you will notice that you enjoy it. Now, I'll quickly add this. I'm not supposed to add this, but I'll just quickly add it because I'm still going to talk about it later in my next video. Caffeine is a food that you should avoid. All right, these are foods that you should limit your intake of them. Caffeine makes your hot flashes, it triggers your hot flashes. So if you're taking anything that contains caffeine, you need to limit it or stop it. Just take note of this food, that you know whenever you take them, it triggers the symptoms, then you need to avoid them. All right, then alcohol too can trigger the symptoms. All right, it can worsen the symptoms, so you need to minimize it or stop it. Then there are some people, when they take spicy food, it also triggers the symptoms. And then sugary and processed food. All right, so I'm just listing this one out because I'm still going to talk about the foods that you need to avoid if you're managing these symptoms. All right, so there are some tips that you need to also take note of. You need to stay hydrated. That means drinking plenty water. There are some people that don't like drinking water at all. Target at least 8 to 10 or even 12 glass cups every day. If you can practice this, you will notice that changes. It's very good. You need to stay hydrated. You need to drink lots of water. And then exercising. You can walk around. You can do regular exercise. This will help to improve your mood, okay? It will help you a great deal. And if you feel, oh, the symptoms and everything is already overwhelming you, then you meet with your doctor, discuss with him, and he will guide you and walk you through the process. And if you still feel, oh, you want to chat up healthy aging with Annie so that we can talk, all right, and you would like to know more about this, then just WhatsApp me on 08034005928. Once again, this is Healthy Aging with Annie. We're on TikTok, we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram, and also on Facebook. So if you're yet to follow us, just click on the follow button so that you can always get notifications whenever I'm live like this. All right, and you can at least also help us share these videos to create more awareness to women out there that are yet to know about this. Thank you very much, and see you again in my next video. Bye.